Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to begin with a quick disclaimer based on my use of AI narration instead of my real voice. Due to a slight speech impediment, I employ AI to serve as a clear narrator in my work. Please know that despite this accommodation, the words and video editing are my own. Thanks for understanding. Let's start the reading. In February 1959, singer Buddy Holly, his band The Crickets, and additional musicians had just completed another show as part of their winter dance party tour. They were traveling through the Midwestern United States, and they were leaving Iowa. The tour buses were very cold, and Buddy Holly decided to charter a small plane, leaving only 2 available passenger seats while the others had to travel by bus. Guitarist Ritchie Valens won a seat from a coin toss. Band member Waylon Jennings offered his seat to singer J.P. Richardson, who was sick with the flu. The 3 performers joined pilot Roger Peterson. The inclement weather proved disastrous, and in just a few minutes after takeoff, the plane nosedived and crashed into a field. All 4 men died instantly. Buddy Holly was 22 years old, Ritchie Valens was 17, J.P. Richardson was 28, and pilot Roger Peterson was 21. This tragedy has since been labeled as the day the music died. As part of this tarot study, my goal was to explore the energies between all 4 members on the plane, specifically at the time of boarding before the crash. I also drew additional cards to explore how Buddy Holly feels about his legacy. In his short time on Earth, Buddy's music has inspired many artists. Tune in for the end of this reading for a bonus card that directed me to a piece of news I knew nothing about prior to this reading. For each of the 4 men on the flight, I drew 2 tarot cards to explore their energy as they boarded the aircraft. Let's start with singer Buddy Holly. His cards are the Moon and 5 of Wands reversed. The Moon is a card symbolic of darkness and secrets. Our intuition confronts our deepest fears and anxieties as a result of this card. Paired with the Moon is the 5 of Wands reversed. When upright, 5 of Wands suggests conflict. In this case, the reverse 5 of Wands means moving on from it. Next to each other, the cards tell me that Buddy may have harbored some insecurities as he boarded the fateful flight that night, but he chose to go along with his original plan in order to have extra time to prepare for his next show. The youngest member on board, Ritchie Valens, comes through with a strong duo of cards. They are the Emperor and Ace of Wands. The story goes that he flipped a coin with a fellow band member and won his seat on the plane. The Emperor is all about control and authority. Perhaps his opportunity to take a plane, rather than the bus, boosted his confidence and made him feel powerful. I'm sure he felt like he reached the big time with the upgraded travel accommodation. Ace of Wands reiterates these feelings as a symbol of starting something new. If the trip had not ended the way it did, who knows how many flights Ritchie Valens would take in his career. Vulnerability emerges from the cards of J.P. Richardson, also known to music fans as the Big Bopper. Here we find the 10 of Wands reversed and 6 of Cups. The 10 of Wands reversed can go in 2 ways. It can represent the mounting burdens on a single person, or it can show that the load is finally getting lighter. As I mentioned previously, J.P. was sick, and it was likely his condition would have worsened had he stayed on the cold tour bus. When a band member gave up his seat for J.P., the cards indicate the singer felt slight reprieve from his illness with a change in transportation. Paired with the 6 of Cups, this energy adds a childlike element. He may have thought this accommodation offered him special care and safety, just like a parent would offer to their child. Finally, we have the pilot of the plane, Roger Peterson. Much like Ritchie Valens, his cards carry an air of steadfastness and confidence. Roger is represented by strength and the Page of Pentacles. At 21 years old, it's been said that Roger's life revolved around flying. The Strength card speaks for itself as a card of taking initiative. Given his young age, the Page of Pentacles aligns perfectly. Pentacle cards are often associated with work, and the Page represents someone eager to work. Roger must have seen this chance to transport the music artists as a major opportunity to showcase his piloting skills and likely find work in the future transporting celebrities. Now that we have looked at the energies surrounding the 4 men on board the fateful flight, I want to turn my attention back to Buddy Holly. I used the cards to ask Spirit how he feels about his legacy. Despite his short time on Earth, Buddy Holly's music continues to resonate 65 years after his passing. The cards I drew suggest a bittersweet energy, the Two of Cups and Eight of Cups. Cup cards circle around emotion and connection. In my studies, I have drawn the Two of Cups multiple times for celebrities, and it's quite clear to me that famous figures carry a sense of pride when they know their work resonates with other people. That's the Two of Cups in action. Buddy obviously feels the same way, but the Eight of Cups brings forth an underlying sadness that he wishes he could have witnessed more of these connections in person. Eight of Cups typically represents having to withdraw and abandon. The action of the Eight of Cups is a painful one, but the card suggests that moving on is the best way. Although many of Buddy Holly's fans and loved ones wish circumstances could have played out differently, the Eight of Cups shows movement to a deeper and spiritual understanding of oneself, ultimately leading to acceptance of the past. Along with tarot cards, sometimes I pull a tea leaf fortune card to discover an additional message. The fortune card I drew is Dog Barking. I was curious about this card and searched online to see if Buddy Holly himself had a dog that was significant in his life, but what I encountered instead made me smile. It turns out a dog with the name of Buddy Holly won Best in Show at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show in May 2023. Considering I pulled this card right after the legacy cards, this could easily be Spirit's way of saying that Buddy finds it amusing that a dog is named after him.